With no Art de la Cruz, no Dennis Santos, Mark Dyke in sick bay. 10 seconds left sa shot clock ng Bataan. Under 3 minutes left here in regulation. Kani pulls the trigger way off. Ramirez tried to save it, and he does. He was able to draw a foul. The Cowboys are in penalty. Olegario whistled for the foul, having another appearance here late in the fourth quarter.
Just like in that game against Pangasinan where he was inserted almost at the same time. He's someone that Coach Louie has turned to give some energy to change yung flow ng game, no? And he's that guy who can actually affect the energy off the bench just because of his dynamic play. Ito si J.R. Olegario.
Upon review, the challenge was unsuccessful. Foul on J.R. Olegario.
Unsuccessful challenge. J.R. Olegario whistled for that foul. Yeah.
Yeah, definitely a foul there.
Utoy Ramirez back at the line, where he is so far having a nice shooting clip, and he hits the first. Utoy Ramirez with 9 points, 6 rebounds, 4 assists, 4 out of 5 from the free throw line, playing 26 minutes. Though he has 4 fouls, has been the primary defender against A.J. Miranda. Lead down to 5. Still a little below 3 minutes left here in the fourth quarter. Josh Giab, no handoff opportunity. Bagsak si Robbie Darang. Baseline drive by Gumaru, setting up Josh Giab, who got rejected. Agawan sa bola sa ilalim. Ramirez comes away with it, but it's a jump ball situation. Possession arrow pointing to the Cowboys, but only 1 second left on their shot clock.
That's a big stop there defensively by Bataan. All they have to do right now is defend that 1 second on the shot clock. But what's important rin para sa kanila, they need to get knocked down offensively and score a basket.
Both teams in penalty. Bataan only has 1 timeout remaining. Baseline inbound for A.J. Miranda. Solis catch and shoot. No good. It's a shot clock violation. Ball did not hit the rim. Lucky break for Bataan because they were unable to secure the defensive rebound. Mitchell Maynes, Tutoy Ramirez, Robbie Darang, Chris Xavier, and J.L. Capulong, the unit for Coach Ogie Gumatay. Tutoy Ramirez, how about Tutoy with 11 markers here in a do-or-die game against the Cowboys.
Big shot right there, and he managed to do that in just a short amount of time, Ken.
Sorry, 12 points for Tutoy as we enter the last 2 minutes. Miranda has been held in check here in the fourth. 3-point shot will not work. Ball saved to the wrong guy, but Mitchell Maynes unable to keep it in play.
Oh, that's what J.R. Olegario is there for. That could have been Mitchell Maynes already trying to cross the timeline or giving it up to a guy in front of him. Instead, Olegario was there being that pest defensively. And now he forces a turnover on Bataan.
Another close game, Javi, much like in Mindoro. Last spot in the division. We saw Mindoro hold their own in their home floor, weathering that late fight back by the Cebu Greats. Now Ilagan Isabela trying to do the same against a very determined One Bataan Riser squad.
Yeah, I'm sure this will have to be the most exciting postseason yet.
Yeah.
That we're gonna have in the Mpbl. This is just the play-in tournament. The playoffs haven't even started yet.
Kumbaga sa meal heavy appetizer pa lang ito.
Mismo. Busog ka na. What more yung mga main course natin?
The playoffs will start in just 2 days. Now, which team will emerge and book the last ticket to the North Division playoffs? TH Tumalip had time but can't hit the free. Agawan sa bola, nakuha ni JL Capulong. He got fouled and the Cowboys are over the limit.
Another terrible foul given up there. Just like in the regular season. This just might be the death of Ilagan in this game. Those unnecessary fouls. It all started here in the fourth quarter with Alan Santos giving up his 5th personal foul. That was not even a minute into the period. Got into the penalty around the 4-minute mark. Just past the 5-minute point of our quarter. And because of that, they've given Bataan numerous opportunities at the free throw line. Although it hasn't been really sunny at the charity stripe for Bataan in this game, it still gives them hope because they're giving them attempts with the clock stop and nobody in front of you.
Capulong, for much of the season, has struggled from the line, but tonight, 6 out of 7. 16 points to go along with 7 rebounds.
Yeah, he's their best free throw shooter tonight.
But a big miss on the back end of those free throws. But still just a 2-point ball game. Miranda struggling to find his offense here in the fourth. Has been held in check by Tutoy Ramirez. Miranda makes his move. Sent back to the friend zone by JL Capulong.
Excellent help defense right there. Galing kay JL Capulong. Not only doing it on the offensive side, but also protecting the basket when they needed him to do so. Especially with the clock winding down, Miranda was able to blow by the initial defender. Good thing Capulong was there to prevent the basket.
Coach Louis Gonzalez using one of his 2 remaining timeouts. We'll be back after the short break. JL Capulong had 19 points and 8 rebounds and then elimination round meeting. But tonight, Javi almost duplicating that performance. 16 points, 7 rebounds on an efficient shooting clip from the field and from the line.
Yeah, ang maganda dito sa kanya, no? He's been doing it in a very quiet manner. But because of that, Bataan has gotten back into this game. When the other guys, the main guys, weren't able to produce, look who came to the fray. JL Capulong. Steady big man para sa Bataan sa laro na to.
And that was their last meeting way back more than 5 months ago, or almost 5 months ago, where Ilagan Isabela edging Bataan in Orion. Ilagan Isabela winning against Bataan 69-67. We have a close encounter today. 69-67 is our score.
And another curious thing to add to that, Ken, is JL Capulong was also the leading scorer for Bataan in that game. He had 19 points.
Bola muntik na maagaw. Miranda recovers, puts it up, no good. Time winding down. But Bataan could not secure the defensive rebound.
Oh boy. Hold on.
Under a minute left. Miranda with 2 seconds. Tumale for free. No good. Rebound, JL Capulong. Mitchell Minus attacks, got fouled. And 2 more free throws coming up for Bataan.
Definitely a foul. Wise move made there by Mitchell Minus. Did not force it going all the way to the rack. Instead, put his back to the basket right here against Tumalip on the drive. Ayun, naabutan ng konting wrist ni PH Tumalip. Ito si Mitchell Minus.
Pressured packed free throws for Mitchell Minus, who calmly sinks the first. Art de la Cruz. His right ankle taped and iced.
I'm sure he wishes nothing more than to be on the floor right now with his teammates.
To tie the ball game up at 69 apiece. He does. Mitchell Minus with clutch free throws.
3 out of 8 prior to those two charities, Ken. Sinking it when it matters the most.
39.7 seconds left. Both teams in penalty. Umaru with a basketball against Robbie Darang. 5 deadlocks and 5 lead changes to this one. Miranda to J-Boy Solis. Give and go with Miranda. Nice play. And it forces a foul against Bataan. But AJ Miranda, not really a good free throw shooter this season.
And that's also going to be Ramirez's 5th foul already. You know how important he is. He has been, rather, here in the 4th quarter para sa Bataan. That's going to be a big loss for the Risers. But I love how the Ilagan Isabela Cowboys still went to their set play in a very crucial possession. Usually you let your main man, you make a decision, try to break down the defense one-on-one, or it's going to be a pick and roll situation, pick and pop. That time though, they opted to go with a real give and go from the top of the circle, giving it up. Ito si J-Boy Solis quickly after AJ Miranda hit him just above that top of the key.
AJ Miranda in their last game, only 3 out of 6 from the line. Tonight, 14 points, 6 rebounds, and 6 assists. Hitting the first free throw. Expect a timeout here from Bataan if he makes the second. His first trip from the free throw line. Hits both. Much to the delight of the Ilagan Isabela crowd. Last time out being used here by the One Bataan Risers. Let's see what they can map out for the last 25.5 seconds of regulation. And we see here Bataan down by 2. Let's listen in.
Chris, ikaw to ha. Chris, doon sa tayo mag-i-inbound. 14-24. 14 na. 14 tayo. Chris, okay. Kapulong, ikaw to ha. Jel, ikaw to ha. Darang. Hindi. Sason, ikaw to. Okay, Sason. Sino to isa?
Rabi. Minus, Darang.
Minus. Okay.
Rabi, mag-inbound si Rabi.
Rabi, nakasama loob mo. Ganito lang ha. Chris, take tayo sabay ha. Minus. Pag-take niya, labas lang eh. Minus, lumabas ka agad ha. Sabay ha. Sason, bigyan big si Kapulong dito. Pag meron, bigyan mo. Pag wala, si Bes, mapapout. Yan lang.
Minus.
Yeah. Diretso ha. Pero pag si Chris, libre, bigay mo na. Pero pag wala, tingnan mo, either si Kapulong lang o si Sason ha.
So they opt to inbound it heavy on the front court. So 14 seconds on their shot clock. What were you able to draw out of that last huddle?
Well, they're looking at various options here, no? Coach Mactan was very clear. First of all, sinabi niya kay Robbie Darang na tibahin mong loob mo, lakasan mong loob mo. They're looking at a middle option here. They're going to Kapulong. There you go.
Kapulong forcing it up. Ball will stay with Bataan.
He was really hammered by the defense there.
Oh, kinuyog siya dun.
A triple team on JL Kapulong, but this was a nice setup. You see almost 3 guys coming to Malip. Was a little late, but Gumaro and J-Boy Solis did a good job of preventing a shot, defending without fouling.
Sazon for the lead. No! Ball batted around, and it ends up with Ilagan Isabela with 14.2 seconds left. Josh Giab will go to the line. A chance to make this a 2-possession ball game.
I did not feel the need for a 3-point shot. There was still time remaining for a better look. This was defended by AJ Miranda. Miss Javier was open on the left side. There could have been an option to swing it back down to the post where JL Capulong has been so effective in this game. Remember, there has not been a lot of big men that has been able to stop Capulong sa laro na to. But Ives Sazon choosing to play hero ball right there, I don't think that was the right decision from Ives Sazon. Scoreless in this game. He's missed a ton of shots and yet still trying to go for that three-pointer when there was still a lot of time for you to go for a quick two.
A putrid night, to say the least, for Ives Sazon. 0 of 8 from the field. Although we've seen him numerous times, even though with a poor shooting night, bail his teams out, but not tonight. Well, at least on that possession. Josh Giab also injuring his ankle, so Coco Pingoy replacing him, taking these free throws. Coco Pingoy sinks in the first.
Well, he's no stranger to moments like this. He was born for situations like this.
This to make it a 2-possession ball game. He does! Bataan has no more timeouts. Robbie Darang attacks, lays it up and in. 8.3 seconds left. Bataan still alive. Coach Louis Gonzalez will burn his final timeout. A chance to advance the ball. This was nicely done though by Robbie Darang.
Well, ito sana yung basket na kinailangan nila kanina, a 2-point shot. But now you have a lot of pressure to foul quickly on the other side to prevent the clock from going down and giving yourselves a chance to.
Double simulan. Dali lang. Pag binigay dito, double, di ba? Pag 1 second bilang tayo, foul kagad tayo pag wala kuha. Pare, ang gusto ko mangyari, pag dito binigay, ito dumabol. Yun ang tao rito. Mas muna, papaglabi natin to. Tsaka natin sa lubungin. Basta pagkakuha. Pagka-tip sabay ha. Okay, i-shake mo lang to. I-shake mo lang na agent. Okay, dito tayo. Hanapin natin si agent. Ingat na lang sa bola. Ingat lang sa bola.
So both assistant coaches running the plays for their respective squads. Coach Nixon Ramos for Ilagan Isabela, Coach Mactan for Bataan. 8.3 seconds left. Bataan, if they don't come away with a steal, they need to foul quickly here. Tumalip gives it up to Pingoy. Sazon gives up the foul. Pingoy will troop to the line, potentially to ice the ball game here with 7.2 seconds. Coco Pingoy came from that trade involving Philip Manalang. Big miss.
Wow. I was about to say earlier, that's not the guy you want to foul. Did a good job of getting it to the right guy, but Pingoy missing on that first free throw. This now gives a window of opportunity, even if this will be a make.
3-point ball game. If you're Ilagan Isabela, do you foul or play it out? Robbie Darang to Mitchell Mines, stepping back, gives it up to Darang for free. No! A historic feat for the Ilagan Isabela 5-star Cowboys as they withstand this spirited rally by the One Bataan Risers.